Hi, and welcome to Woof Wednesdays. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about Easter. I totally forgot that Easter was right around the corner, and there's a lot of dangers that lurk around on Easter Sunday. And some of these even affect cats, believe it or not. So it's kind of a meow Mondays? I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to tell you some of these things to be careful of and to look out for. A couple of them, first of all, is Easter lilies. I didn't know that lilies were toxic to cats, but any portion of a lily, of any lily actually, is very toxic and can prove to be deadly for a cat. So I know that lilies can be beautiful, but in the sake of the health of your animals and the safety of your animals on Easter Sunday, please do not put lilies out on the table. The second thing is chocolate, and chocolate should be very obvious. Chocolate is extremely toxic for dogs, can make dogs extremely violently ill, so please don't give your dog any chocolate. I know you guys don't always mean to give dogs chocolate, they'll just get into it. There are a lot of chocolate in Easter baskets. Make sure to keep all your baskets up and out of the way from your dog so they do not get after your chocolate. Next one is the grass, that lovely grass that seems to get everywhere that you'll find in June even. Well, dogs are highly curious, as are cats, and they will see the grass and they might ingest some of it. The danger is, even if one little piece of grass gets in there, what happens in their digestive tract is that it gets all kind of tangled and entwined, and it will cause a blockage, and it will cause damage in the intestines, and it will cause your cat or dog a lot of pain as well. Any other types of candies. This could include jelly beans, it could include Peeps, it could include a lot of other things that are inside your Easter baskets. But the one thing that you need to, another thing you need to be aware of with all the candy is a certain artificial sweetener called, let me see if I can pronounce this right, xylitol. It's Xylitol is how it's spelled, and that can be extremely toxic for dogs to the point where a small amount of it could cause seizures. And having a dog that had seizures for a while, it's a very scary thing to see your dog get a seizure. And there's nothing you can do about it, but you can just comfort your dog during it. But just as a warning, just make sure you keep all that candy outside of the reach of your pets. Rotten Easter eggs. Oh, so we always have fun in coloring the eggs and then hiding the eggs. But what happens if we forget about one or two of them down the line and our dog seems to find them, because dogs can find the most random stuff. We'll be sitting around and your dog will bring something out and like, what are you doing? And what do you have there? And they'll have something you completely forgot about. So the same goes through with the rotten eggs, and they can get sick because it is a rotting item. So please be sure to remember where all the eggs are and how many that you have hidden, so that you can go back and get them and your dogs don't get sick. The next thing is for cats and dogs also, and that's the candy wrappers. Cats and dogs seem to gravitate towards that crinkling sound as well as anything that's shiny. So think about like the Cadbury eggs, which are awesome, but they have that foil wrapper. And you want to make sure that all those items are thrown away so your dogs or cats don't get into them. So if they do, that can cause intestinal blockage as well, and it can cause them a lot of pain and cause them to get really sick too. And then two more things. A real live Easter bunny, getting your kids a bunny. Now, your cat or dog might go after the bunny first and foremost. A lot of dogs have that drive personality, that prey mentality, and they'll go after the bunny and will cause a lot of harm to it. Also, cats might go after it too, because think that the cat will bring you back a mouse head or a bird head when it's outside. And you really don't want to have that happen to a bunny. And almost all the bunnies that people adopt out on Easter Sunday, they go back into shelters and they end up being put to death. It's a death sentence for rabbits. So please don't go out and get a bunny. It's a very, very sad ending that they end up having. Now, the meal that we humans have is usually the top meal that people make is ham. Ham is not good for dogs. It is not good for dogs at all. So please make sure you do not give your dogs any ham whatsoever on this upcoming Easter Sunday. Make sure if you guys do give any vegetables to your dog that it is without any onions in it. It doesn't have any sauce on it at all either. Doesn't have any fresh garlic on it whatsoever. You want to make sure if you're going to give your dog any vegetables that it has no sauce on it whatsoever, as it's going to be it can be toxic to the dog and might not digest well with them, and just giving them flat out vegetables will be great for them too. But those are just some words of advice. I hope you guys have a wonderful Easter Sunday with your family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.